Hello, everyone, and welcome tonight to the world of Gatia, where the populace are at the mercy of elemental chaos, unpredictable weather, and teleport spells casted by archfays that they've only known for 5 minutes. Our story this evening continues to follow the adventures and mishaps of the group known as the Measures. They seek to protect their home from Greystan, currently from the evil entity known as Myrna. During our session tonight, for those of you wonderful people in chat, we will be interacting with you all to the best of our ability, but as so not to break the flow of our role play and the scenes that take place, we will be primarily interacting and responding through chat, as opposed to verbally. We take a short break around 9:30, and when we come back from the break, we'll also have a few minutes to see how you're all doing this evening. And of course, last but never least, be excellent to each other. Announcement. Yurko.
Hello, everyone. If you like tabletop role-playing game actual plays, and I bet you do, you should check out the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play podcast that I run, starring our very own JT and Sora. It is called Kindred of New York. It takes place in New York, and I'm severely underqualified to portray New York. But I know vampires, so if you like drama or vampires or silly people trying to be dramatic vampires, check out my Linktree, which I am posting right now, and you can find the show on my YouTube channel or any of the podcasts links in the Linktree there. We post new episodes on Wednesdays, but not tomorrow because I took a holiday break. But there's a lot of content there for you to check out, and next Wednesday after tomorrow, is going to be episode 13. So check that out. Thank you. Love you guys.
To be fair, Trish and I are both from New York, and I think we have trouble with traversing and knowing what's where. So.
Yep. I didn't live in the city for longer than like 3 months, so it's, you know.
I left when I was 3, but you know.
How dare you not know everything off the top of your head?
I know, right?
Maybe next time. Did Yurko freeze?
Yep.
At
least he's smiling this time, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just a look of disgust.
No resting Ulrich. I made that funny.
You did.
I guess he can't hear us either.
Resting Ulrich.
I can hear you now. I heard you laugh and say that you made a funny.
Oh, I said...
I didn't hear the funny, though.
I made a funny.
Your camera's frozen, and
I bet.
Trish said, at least he's smiling this time, and I said, yes. I said, it's not a resting Ulrich face.
Well.
But anyway, Trish.
Anyways.
Yes, if you are watching over on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I decide to post. And also, a special treat for next week, if I don't post the video by Thursday at 9 a.m. like I'm fucking supposed to, I'm gonna wear a chicken suit next week. So...
Do you own a chicken suit?
I don't, but Amazon's got 2-day shipping, so...
I was gonna say, why would you buy a chicken suit?
You never know when you need it, right?
For the bit.
If she doesn't post the video, she'll have to buy a chicken suit.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah?
You should make it a sexy chicken suit. That way it covers both next week and Halloween.
Fuck.
Because Halloween is sexy, fill in the blank.
Damn it.
Pretty much women's
You know what?
costumes.
Buy an egg costume too, if you're, that way Matt's got something. You can answer the age-old question.
Well, here we go.
Oh my god.
So, I'll do one even better. If I miss it, if I don't even get it up by Friday at 9 a.m., I'll buy sexy lingerie for over the chicken costume.
There you go.
You know,
Go ahead, what? I want to hear what is going on in your
Kind
head.
of your fault, Amber.
I love all my friends. but I'm not a big furry supporter.
Oh, well,
When
that's
you
not what
start
this
putting
is.
lingerie on the chicken, but you're right, it's my fault. I guess I did this to myself.
I'm wearing
did.
Amber's
I'm wearing
worried
close
it's
to
a little
chicken
much.
lingerie.
Yurko, you're-
Luna.
Am I Dublin?
It's a strappy chicken.
Is that better?
Sorry.
Ah, yes, the pink feathers.
I really did do that to myself.
You did.
I fucked up. I'm sorry to everyone.
I'm not.
It's my
It's gonna be
fault.
awesome.
Not fun.
So yes, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and like she said, if she doesn't get the video up in time, we'll definitely make sure to tune in next week.
Sexy
Well, next week is
chicken.
supposed to be our dress up. Rena in a chicken
Ah.
suit.
That's up to you.
I'll do it. Fuck it. What do I have to lose?
Rena would dress up like a fish.
That's true. Not a mermaid, a fish.
Fish.
Fish. All right, so to get started, we'll do a quick recap from last week's session, which was wintry and magical and holiday-esque. The session previous to the last one left the measure fleeing from a giant undead monstrosity creature thing being possessed by Danaray as he chucked trees at them and they ran through the forest, which led into next session where they arrived in a winter wonderland, if you will, overlooking a village down below of unknown origin. With Jules suddenly in tow and no longer within the confines of Rarissa's necklace, the measure, the Goliaths, and Jules made their way down into this village, which they came to know as the village of Mistletoe, as they were greeted by a woman named Holly, an
Wow.
elven woman. Yes,
Did you? You did. Yeah.
I did. You yes. So they proceeded into the village, and Holly led them to the Hearthsholm Inn, as well as showed them the various festivities that take place, where the measure took part in knocking over cups with snowballs, a gingerbread house eating contest, story time. Actually, just Rena took part in story time. What else did you guys do? Was there other crazy activities? You didn't wrangle the penguins.
We didn't wrangle the penguins, which I deeply regret. Ulrich should have jumped on a penguin.
We did
You know-
the snowball thing, and then
Right.
I threaded popcorn.
Yes.
Reindeer ring toss,
Reindeer
Did that.
ring toss. That's
And
the one thing.
the gingerbread house eating contest. Did you
Yes.
mention that? Of
Yes, I
course.
did.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're fine. I appreciate your participation, both
All
of
the
you.
ginger and the bread.
Yes.
They make bread out of ginger here.
Wow.
You also had a time interacting with the bartender or waitress, whatever she was, named Sive, who you kept asking for the menu, which I thought was hilarious, each and every one of you. You all took part in the festivities, though you all received a gift from under the snow goblin statue. A variety of magic items that they would not have been able to acquire in the village of Greystand or the villages around them. I knew I'd get magic items in here somehow, damn it. After the gingerbread eating contest, the village did come under attack by giant debris-filled snowballs that were being tossed over by an undead abominable snowman possessed again by Jules. The measure pursued the beast, slayed the beast, and what was that?
It's the past tense of slave.
Slew. Okay,
So-
slew
I'm so
the
fucking
beast,
sorry.
and on their journey back, met the powerful Fey individual they were previously told about, who lives in the woods, and they realized is Holly. Holly offered them a favor, to which they asked to be teleported back to Greystand, preferably at an earlier time, to which all she could say was, I'll do my best. So we're doing our best.
So, I wasn't here. I'm just gonna question this. You asked her to send you back to an earlier time? Did you give her, like,
I said a
guiding point?
week or so.
Okay.
But she was not able to do that, I thought.
She was very hesitant and said, I'm not sure if I could do that, but I'll try.
So
Alright.
okay. So did she send us back in time? Because I thought she was sending us back at the moment that we left, just closer to Grey Stand.
From what I recall, the response was something like, can you send us a few days back? Like, get us a few days.
I said a
something
week.
like that.
I said a week or so.
Was it a week? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I
whatever
asked
the
that
Fae
after.
does,
Yeah.
whatever the Fae does, I'm not going to understand it.
I mean, maybe not. Who knows? Okay, let me change our music here to our normal.
Colby, is your mic making you angry? You just made some serious stank. Oh, we can't hear you.
I know.
Oh, okay.
It's a real squeaky arm, so I had to mute.
You just made some real like stank face at it. It's like...
So, the last moments in this forest just outside the village of Mistletoe, Holly offers a favor in exchange in payment for ridding Mistletoe of the undead abominable snowman. And the request is made to gain lost time and be sent back to Grey Stand.
Hopefully not far enough back to become our own parent.
I'm my own grandpa. Anyway, at this request, you are assured that any companions not currently with you will be sent along with you. And a ring appears below you, a ring of light, white light that slowly begins to raise up around you. And as your vision is completely filled with a blinding white light, just as you are no longer able to see the face of Holly, you feel a slight tug somewhere in your gut. Like you could feel like you're being pulled, until suddenly you're lifted from the ground, physically feeling yourself hurtling upward, your feet leaving the ground entirely. In moments, you find yourself no longer surrounded by blinding bright light. You now find yourself surrounded by clouds of vibrant blue and purple amongst a vast starscape. You find yourself being pulled along in a given direction, no ground beneath your feet, only the sensation of motion as you're propelled through this astral landscape. Can you guys give me a perception roll as you hurtle?
What if I didn't want to hurdle? I didn't agree to this.
No, you did.
I think we kind of asked for it.
Okay, I agreed to hurdle. I got a nat 20.
You asked for it.
Oh yes, in order. Sorry. Cassidy.
Give me a second. Loading up my modifier.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Ulrich.
We're not in the woods.
No.
We're in the
Nice.
astral.
Yeah, you're in the astral.
Really, Ulrich?
What'd you roll? Sorry.
A 9. Hey,
Okay.
if you could get double proficiency just for being in the woods, you'd ask too. All right, you'd ask every kid to
Surrounded
get.
by blue and purple clouds.
Rarissa.
23.
Okay, Rena, natural 20.
26
Tim,
total.
26 total. Thank
15.
you. And Cassidy, coming back to you.
7.
7. All right. Anybody that got above a 15,
Fuck.
amidst your constant spinning and twirling through your surroundings, you spot a boat. A large boat. Bigger than any you've ever seen. A ship, one might say, but you probably have never seen a ship before. with large white pieces of fabric attached, seeming to be repelling the boat through this place. Standing in the boat and watching you is a large gray humanoid, almost with leathery skin almost, with a barrel-shaped torso, a large, wide mouth, and pillar-like limbs. It watches you as you hurtle past, a confusion on its face as it offers a wave. Are you guys doing anything in response to this?
Waving back at it.
Okay. Noted. Yep.
You're like, "Hmm?"
Something begins to feel off as you continue on your way. You hear a low rumbling, and the force that's repelling you seems to begin to tighten around you, dealing
No.
8 points of force damage before the starscape before you rips open and you hurtle through the opening.
All of us?
All of you. Yeah, all of you. Feel free to react with what's going on as we go through this. Okay.
Sorry, I did let you finish. That was my reaction.
You're fine. Instantly, passing through this rip in the starscape, you are cold, wet, and weightless, and in complete darkness, unless you have dark vision. Who does not have dark vision? Just real quick.
I don't fucking have dark vision.
Tim doesn't have dark vision. The
Screw
rest of you do.
humans.
Okay.
Humans, yeah.
So, Tim and Ulrich, complete darkness, but it is clear that you are surrounded by water as you are continuously moved along. The urge to stop breathing and hold your breath comes quick. And for those of you that can see, the urge to panic comes quickly after, as a massive shadowy form can be seen in the distance, moving closer and closer. You could tell in this, feel free to interrupt me because I'm reading what I wrote.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell in this aquatic environment that the force moving you along seems to have an intended path, like a water current that pulls you along. For those of you that could see, again, the dark form, now close enough to make out, looks to be some form of a massive fish, its mouth opening to reveal row after row of sharp teeth, its trajectory heading straight toward him.
Oh, I'm pulling out my net.
Just carry that around with
This
you?
is it. This is the story, Renna. The story you'll be telling for the rest of your life. Roll
Ulrich
that
has
nat
designed
20 right now, Renna.
Go ahead and roll this. Go ahead. If you're going to throw this net, go for it.
All right.
What'd you roll?
Just say it's 20.
No.
It's
I
a
wish-
1.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
You netted yourself.
You
I throw the net on Tim.
Pull Tim! Pull Tim!
you know what? Because if you said it, so I'm going to go with it. I will take that folly. As you throw the net and your trajectory shifts with this force that's pulling you, and the net just kind of whips over and wraps around Tim.
I'm pulling him. Wasn't the intended target, but I'm taking him with me.
You pull him. Tim, you just feel yourself like lurch back, like against the direction that you're going in, and you just feel as you connect with somebody, right? You just pull him right into you. And
Mine.
as you do this, though, you see that big fish's mouth just like right where he was. And then just as this happens, instantly, there is this thundering sound as what looks like a colossal turtle, many times larger than this fish, comes swimming down and bites down on the creature, severing its body in half with a single bite of its powerful jaws.
Can I do something here?
Yeah.
I'd like, for the sake of, like, maybe illumination. I don't know if it'll work or not, but can I cast a guiding bolt, or a sacred flame rather, at the fish target as the turtle approaches?
Do they require verbal well, I guess you can still make noise underwater. So yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna cast a sacred flame towards the
The
fish as Tim is being pulled away from it. So
Mhm.
hopefully some measure of radiant illumination appears for our normies.
Okay.
Normies.
Go ahead. Roll your. We're rolling to see if you are able to illuminate the space.
That's what I'm rolling for. Do I get a bonus?
No.
Just
Yeah,
a-
well, whatever you normally would roll to roll as an attack.
Oh, okay. Uh, 13.
Okay. This does reach its target. I said we're going to base it off if it illuminates or not because the fish is dead.
Mhm.
But Ulrich, Tim, you just see as all of a sudden everything is illuminated and there is there's like half of this giant fish just floating in front of you, wisps of red blood coming off of it, and this massive, you can't really tell what it is. It looks like a giant rock is just kind of drifting down as the rest of you know that turtle is continuing to swim downward.
I'm glad I didn't throw my net on it because I would have lost my net.
Yeah.
That's the sound Ulrich would make, but he just bubbles just out of his mouth.
The fire lasts long enough that you're able to continue to watch as you go. The turtle starting to swim off, and you can see him chewing and scarfing down what parts of that fish it caught in its mouth. Right before that low rumbling sound begins to vibrate in your ears that you heard previously, your body's straining against the unseen force, dealing 19 points of force damage.
Oh,
I'm in danger.
I'm down.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
I
All
had
right.
18
God damn
left.
it, DM.
What do you mean, God damn it, me? Oh, my camera froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna knock our player characters out in alternate dimensions full of water, and yeah, so everything's fine.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me just restart that real quick. I will continue though.
How are you that low on health?
There was
We
combat.
just had a fucking fight with a big snowman.
Right,
Like-
I didn't. Right, never mind.
Right, no, you did it right.
Right.
Oh, you're pixely now.
I must have fallen asleep during that.
it's
My
back.
bad,
We're good.
guys.
It's okay. Tensions are high. Everything's
This
alright.
unseen force occurring and inflicting pain upon your bodies. You feel a pull again as you go through a portal. Water falling out where you exit. You find yourselves floating through the air, light returning for everyone to see and breathe again as you drift through a winter wonderland inside of a forest. Can my conscious people give me a perception roll?
Nat 20 plus
Okay.
6.
Happened. Ulrich's unconscious. Sorry, Marissa.
9.
9. Rena.
19.
Tim.
7.
Okay. So Cassidy and Rena, as you are drifting through this winter wonderland inside a forest, in the distance through the trees, you see a small group of people. It's you, standing before Holly, moments before a white light appears and whisks your group away. After you witness your own departure, you pass through yet another portal and are now free falling. I'm gonna pause.
Do I need to make a death save?
Give me one death save, but who would be closest to Ulrich?
I still got Tim in the net, so
I'll take it.
Probably
I'll say
not
I'm
Tim.
close to Ulrich.
Okay, that's fine. If you have a way of so
Helping.
yeah, what do you got?
I got healing spell.
Right, ones that don't require touch.
I have both.
Okay.
Both.
Your best bet is one that doesn't require touch because you are now actively falling, to which I'll give you a descriptor for momentarily.
Can I
Can she
fly?
heal me in free fall?
Hell yeah, I can.
If it's a ranged heal and you know it's
You said we all took 19 points of damage earlier?
mhm.
Are you down too?
No.
Healing word.
But if we hit this ground, it's not going to be great.
Can I fly?
Healing word hits
I mean, you
Ulrich
could,
for
yeah.
5 healing.
Thank you.
Are you gonna try and fly?
Yeah.
Okay. You speak your command word, and these shadowy wings appear behind you. And while you can move side to side, the general direction you are still being forced into, but you are not going down at as fast a rate as the rest of them.
So I also have Tim, so you want me to roll something here? So I don't want to drop him.
Strength to not dislocate
We
your
did this
shoulders.
once before, so...
Athletics. Give me an athletics roll.
I'm sorry, Tim. You might die. Okay, that's not bad. So 15 total.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you're managing that net slipping from your hands a little bit, but free falling is terrifying.
Free
Oh,
falling.
Ulrich, you're conscious and you're falling from very high in the air.
I might
Free-
just choose to pass out again.
Can I like attempt to grab like his shirt or something like that to keep him from?
Sure. Give me a grapple. Give me a roll for grappling. So it's going to be an
grapple?
athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Everyone say hi to Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Welcome in. Bonjour from the Great White North. Haha. What?
So what do I use? What did you say?
Athletics.
Looking for bonuses.
Bonuses.
Athletics. Wow, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
Math. 23.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you manage to grab hold for sure. In case you opt to pass out, Ulrich, you are in Cassidy's warm embrace.
I didn't quite say that now, did I?
You said you were going to
No.
grab his tunic.
I said I was going to grab his shirt.
Right.
No
Okay.
embracing.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
So, free falling is a terrifying feeling. Terrifying enough that you could feel the fear in the pit of your stomach. Can everyone give me a con save?
Oh, good.
I'm actually not scared about those, so...
Cassidy, what'd you roll?
7.
Okay.
Apparently it's a big go big or go home kind of day today.
Ulrich.
17.
Okay, Rarissa.
19.
Okay, Rena.
23.
Oh, Tim.
22.
Holy shit. Cassidy, you don't vomit, but you get real close. You just.
Well, at least I have this handy tunic I'm holding on to just in case.
Gathering yourselves, you see the blue sky above you and the massive forest and mountain range far below you. Can I get a perception check now from everybody?
Wait, where are we? Where'd you say we are?
You are not in the forest. You
God
are.
damn it!
You are hundreds of feet in the air. Damn it!
If there are trees below me, I say
No.
we're in the forest.
No.
I like the
All right.
image of me just carrying Tim in the net right now while I'm like trying not to like hit the ground too hard. Like, I just love this.
Well, you are. Yeah. Okay, Cassidy.
What am I doing?
Perception.
24.
Ulrich.
11.
Rarissa.
23.
Rena.
11.
Tim.
14.
Damn, everybody passes. The 11s passed by, well, technically by 2, because you could roll a 10 and be successful.
Sick.
The wind rushing past you as you plummet through the sky makes it difficult to verbally communicate with one another. But what you see, what was my highest roll? Who rolled the highest?
24.
Did
And
anybody else?
even
Okay,
though it's
24.
kind of pointless, I'd like to try to just call out to Tim as we're falling and just be like, Tim.
Okay, he's in the
my
net
brain,
right
he's
now.
the only chance of
Right.
saving us from certain doom.
But
You
what
see
you
him wriggle in the net.
well, what you see, you can easily point out to the rest of the group. You all see this. It's the great city of Thrix.
Oh.
But not just to the Thrix you know, but an intact Thrix. Nature not having yet taken back the city. And even at this height, as you fall plummeting toward it, you can see the tiny forms of people moving about the streets. A blinding light begins to shine down from above you as another portal appears below you and whisks you away. There's a brief moment, perhaps a second, when your descent halts, but then immediately continues, the air around you hot, almost burning as you descend quicker towards a fiery landscape, only to instantly fall through another portal, having a brief experience of hurtling upward and then dropping to the ground on top of one another. Green grass
saves?
beneath you and a blue sky above amidst a deciduous forest. Con saves.
I was about to say, we told this bitch a week. How do you fuck up 1,200 years? Like,
she said she'd try. What do you want?
It's wibbly wobbly, all right? Fuck, what do you want?
Me.
Cassidy, what do you get?
Sorry, I forgot my modifier. 15.
Okay. Oliver.
23.
Marissa.
5.
Oh, Rena.
22.
I
Tim.
dodge roll for no particular reason.
I got a nat 20 for a total of 23.
Damn, Marissa. That you would not do well on roller coasters. I don't know what else to tell you.
All the up and down.
As we land in a pile.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it just helps with the projectile.
Are Tim and I still landing in the pile? Did it help at all?
Yeah, you were on the bottom of the pile because you were the last to pass through.
Oh, okay.
So you're underneath everybody.
Oh, good.
You roll for Uthal
Oh no.
and Jules.
Oh, we're dead.
Fucking
okay.
kill us.
Wait.
No, they didn't. No, for puking.
Oh, Jules didn't go back in the necklace?
He didn't.
Do 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 do. Somebody get a soundboard. Start pressing buttons.
You are all in a heap in the middle of a forest, Ulrich. Well, you're certainly not where you were.
I am going to start cursing and swearing every single fucking swear word I can come up with in my mind and just start like rolling, trying to get the spit up off me. And complaining about the crazy fall and the fucking turtle and the fish and
I'm trying
Yeah,
to get Tim out of the net.
You should just lay in there, straight face, blank, staring wherever.
Ulrich looks pale. His eyes are closed. He's holding his gut. He's just curling up into a ball.
Focusing.
In the grass.
I imagine Arissa like getting on all fours and just being like,
Oh.
Can I perceive my surroundings and see where we are? I'm gonna take a cursory glance to see if there's any bodies of water nearby.
I mean, with just a cursory glance, you don't see water, and you're in a forest. No discerning features around you.
Great.
If I open my eyes, do I recognize this forest?
Give me a nature check or survival, your choice. Survival or nature.
It's gonna be survival.
I figured.
Than that one.
Wow.
I don't feel so good.
Do you have
Yeah.
inspiration? This is the last day for inspiration.
No,
That
I've
is an
used
excellent
it.
point. Oh.
Used it before.
So can I genuinely check to see if I know where I am?
How are you going to do so?
Looking around. See if the forest looks familiar to me.
Well, you can
I don't mean the individual trees, I mean like the type.
give me a nature or survival check.
Oh, okay. 5. Oh wait, 6.
I mean, might be a little. The trees might look a little familiar, but something's uncertain.
May I climb a tree?
Yep.
Actually,
Wow,
do
we're
you
the
still have your
worst.
wings out?
Oh yeah, do I?
Can you still fly?
The
Yeah.
last 10 minutes, I think, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been
So-
like 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
So
Alright. So yeah, I'm flying up to see.
okay.
It's an intense 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it was quick moving.
Captain?
Perception roll.
Oh, that's not bad. It's a dirty 20.
Ooh, very good. Out in the distance, actually, hold on. Flying upward, you see a familiar mountain range. The trees that you are flying over are obviously not the same trees that you were previously surrounded in. Earlier when you were in outside of Saxondale, it was more pine trees and things like that, wintergreens. This is more of a broadleaf tree, which you're more accustomed to. But looking out, you don't see villages or anything structural except for way, way out, and it's very faint. With that high of a roll, I'll give it to you. You see what looks like a tower in the very, very far distance.
I relay this to the party.
Okay.
Is there a great eye upon the tower?
No.
Where is the mountain range relative to the tower and us?
The mountain range is, well, it's north of you, which is where you've always known a mountain range to be.
Where it should
And-
be, yeah.
And the same stands for the spire in the distance.
Okay. Alec's gonna get to his feet.
Woo.
Okay, so do we... Let's get going.
I will de-escalate my spinning, arm flailing and swearing hissy fit.
Okay.
Should we rest before we go? I am hurt.
Same. I'm gonna
If
need
we-
at least a minute.
If we do a short rest, I can conduct a heal that will help all of us if you give me 10 minutes.
Okay. Alright, let's do that and we'll see how we're feeling.
Prayer of healing.
The hell was that?
A dice roll.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Sometimes
Okay.
I think he just does it.
For fun.
All my
Just-
dice rolls are for fun.
Just DM things.
I saw that. Hmm.
Everybody gets 14 healing. You get a heal. You get a
Wow.
heal.
Oh,
Everybody
yo.
gets a heal.
Very nice.
Take it.
I still need more.
Well, that on top of whatever short rest healing you might get.
Mhm.
Yeah. 2.
Go ahead and roll those hit dice if you desire, friends.
What is it? It's a D10 plus what for me?
Constitution.
Okay.
Wait. When we heal with a short rest,
Uh-huh.
we roll our hit dice, right?
As many hit dice as you wish from the pool you are allotted.
Okay, and then I heal the amount rolled plus con for each die
Mhm.
total.
For each die.
Plus con for each die. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm like 90% sure ranges are a D10.
I believe
It
they
says it
are
on the
also.
sheet. Under
It
hit
does,
die.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it does.
Right above your attack.
I just had to use all my hit die, so hopefully I don't need those again.
You used all of them?
Yep. I was
I
at
mean, I'm
4.
probably
I was at 4 health. I had 4 HP left.
Hey, so was I before I got the healing.
there's a good chance I'm going to use all of mine as well.
Danneray
Where the hell
hit
are my
hard.
D10s?
That force in the astral fucking hit hard.
Yeah.
That was a 3d10.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I know I just asked this, but it's the die plus con each time.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Trying to see what I get back on a short rest. Oh, action surge. Yes. Hell yeah. I think that's it. My fly doesn't come back.
No, that's a long rest.
Yeah, burning hands and flame blade is damn. Well, I'll take action surge at
Yeah.
full health. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Arcane recovery.
All right.
I have 2 hit dice left.
Nice. You saved some just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
I mean, if your next rest is a long rest, then that's good too, because you'll just regain them. But it is good to save them. You never know.
Get that wither and bloom ready, my guy.
It's ready.
After I've caught my breath after the hissy fit, and after I channel the healing spell for 10 minutes, I'm just gonna kind of say to myself / the group, that was actually kind of awesome. Minus the falling and being underwater
I want to go
and the
back.
giant predators.
It was invigorating.
It was all falling.
It's the
Yeah,
one fish that got away.
That's what I was trying to cover before with the swearing. Yeah.
You tried to catch Renna.
I caught a Tim instead.
Thank you.
Quite the catch.
He was gonna eat you.
I think I'll leave the waters to you. I'll handle anything on the land or above.
You don't want to come fishing with us?
I don't want to go diving.
Oh,
So
that's valid.
you were trying to catch the fish. You weren't trying to save Tim.
Hey, which way back to the town?
This way. And Ulrich starts bleeding because he can't get lost. He can't get lost!
Yeah, but that DM can spite you if he
Yeah.
wants to, so he can make it take 48 years if he so chooses.
Rena's gonna turn and look at Jules and just point at him.
He just
I'm gonna scream.
points at himself.
I'm gonna poke him.
He's out of the necklace. He's out of the necklace. It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
out of the necklace. Yes.
Everything's alright.
Why is everybody yelling? I've been out of the necklace for about a day now, hasn't it?
Well,
I
in
wasn't
the
here.
fairy world, you were out of the necklace, perhaps.
I gotta be honest, I thought that was a fever dream.
No,
no.
it's real. I
Like-
still have the cup I won.
He
And he
does.
pulls the cup out of his bag and he.
Hey, Jules, can I get my hat back?
Oh, certainly. And he pulls it off of his head and hands it to you. Thank
Fantastic.
you.
No, thank you.
Of course.
I'm glad you're here.
I
No.
am too.
I'm gonna go insane.
Completely.
The
If I
purple
was
and...
asleep for a
Hmm?
day, why do I have this bag?
Your whole bag?
It's a hoe bag?
It's 3 of them, technically.
It's for farming?
Oh,
No,
actually,
it's a whole holding bag.
since you have that, can we put these ball things in there? Because like I'm tired of holding this.
Ball things?
The
orbs.
crystal
The
orbs.
orbs.
Why do I have to carry everything?
Hold up. Don't
you
put
have the
those
bag that makes
anywhere.
it easy to carry.
Don't.
What?
It makes it easy? He said it was for hose.
Tim, what?
Let's look at those orbs.
Oh,
I don't know
shit,
what
that's
time
right.
it is.
It is, it's high noon.
How am I gonna fit all 7 of those orbs in this bag? Have you seen it?
It's a hoe bag. It'll fit.
I'm looking into the gray stand orb.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Give me a perception roll right now.
Oh, good. 15.
Okay. Quiet village.
People?
Crops?
Still there.
There's still crops.
It's okay.
We have to get moving.
Can I look at it and see if they look withered or anything?
Sure.
Like the state of the crops?
You could give me. Your wheelhouse is kind of in 2 different places here. I'll let you do a nature check or just if it's better than a straight intelligence roll, because I know you're going off of your farm knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, the modifier's the same. So that's a 21.
Well, they're not dead. They don't appear to be dying, but you've seen them be more perky than they are.
Oh.
I don't know any other way to put it.
That happens with time. Let's
Yeah.
let's get moving.
For surgery.
So I'm gonna start putting the crystal balls into the bag,
Yeah.
and I'm extremely fucking confused as to what's going on.
Yeah,
just
you
In
dropped them.
character, I'm just pretending like I was sleeping or passed out or some shit because I missed last week. I don't
With
know why
each-
I did this.
With each orb that you drop into the bag, you just hear the very lightest sound of jingle bells. With every time you drop a ball in, you just hear a bell jingle.
Do I notice the bag getting heavier as I put stuff in it?
You don't. The bag moves, so you know it goes into the bag, but there's no additional weight added to it. And looking into the bag, it's just a black void. Void. Is Dad
Daddy!
in there? No.
Oh, daddy
Pimble.
issues hit hard, don't they?
I'd assume that Tim could go over the details of a bag of holding with her, as far as identify goes.
Yeah,
Well,
there
it
would be
came
no way
with-
on Earth Cass would have ever had any knowledge of something like that previously existed.
It came with
you-
instructions.
You got a note
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah, these items came with instructions.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he's going to
Didn't
cover
see
some
those, I
finer
guess.
details,
That's fine.
like your capacity. Don't stick living things in it unless you want them to die, that sort of thing.
So we could
Yeah.
just
what if
like
I
put
put
it
my
over their
hand
head.
in it though, Tim?
Your hand will be fine. Just don't put your head in it.
My hand would be fine.
Yeah, your hand will be fine. That's how you get things out. I don't know about your head though.
You can't breathe if you put your head inside. Well,
What
at
if I
least
cast-
not for very long.
What if I cast air bubble on her first?
How do you
I'm
know
not sure.
that, Jules?
Huh?
How do you know that?
It's a bag of holding. What do you mean? How do I know that? It's not too it's
It's-
not very uncommon for me.
It says it's a bag of ho-ho holding.
Someone's very clever.
Oh.
Can we get going?
I imagine that you're walking as
Yes.
you're having this conversation, Ulrich.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Does anyone else want to put anything into the hoe bag?
Well, you should also keep an inventory of the things that you put in there. That way you don't forget and don't lose it entirely. Because if you want something out of it, you've got to think about what you want out of it.
These things have been around for 1,200 years.
Yeah.
Have you
Apparently.
never heard of one before?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Have you not seen
Wow.
the level of magic that we have in our village, Jules?
well, I suppose that's a point.
Very limited, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're quite versed with the arcane. From what
Thank
I've
you.
seen. You're welcome. And you aren't beholden to any individual to acquire your magic. You've taught yourself. That's very, very good.
Yeah. I just need to create stuff. Figure out how. Anyway.
All in time. Cassidy, I created a handout for you. It's a blank handout that you can edit, and I just titled it Bag of Holding Inventory, and you can
Aw.
type stuff in there as you put things in there. Just don't forget to keep it up to date.
Awesome.
7. I was just thinking of Partridge in a Pear Tree and wondering how I should write the 7 orbs.
9. There are 9 orbs.
9 orbs of scrying.
It's not far off. Yeah. All right. Somebody, give me a survival roll.
I know Ulrich's
Don't
been dying
mind
to
if I
do it.
do.
Yep.
Jules, do you have any weapons on you?
21.
Hold on one second. You said 21? Noted. Any weapon? I have, and he's feeling around. And he goes, yes, I have a short sword and a dagger. And I had a light crossbow, but I'm not sure where it is now.
Okay.
Why?
What about your outfit, your clothing? Does that provide any sort of protection?
He pulls, so he's dressed nicely, but he pulls down his tunic and you can see there's like a leather armor underneath it, and he just kind of taps it.
Fancy.
I like to look
Fancy.
stylish.
Understand. Okay. Now I don't need to worry too much.
I like this
Good.
outfit. I want one.
Oh, thank you. Well, perhaps your tailor can replicate it. I'm not sure. Do you have a tailor? Someone who creates stylish clothing, fashionable clothing. No?
Seems like the office is open, Jules.
Oh. Well, I don't know if I can do it, but who knows?
I've seen
Not me.
Tallulah dabble, but what
Oh.
else she does?
Who the fuck makes our clothes in town?
Our moms.
Someone's
Probably.
gotta make clothes. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're wearing clothes.
Yeah, there's someone within the town that makes them
Yeah,
for sure.
just nobody has a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
Could have named one of my siblings Taylor.
Oh,
Missed opportunity. Hey, maybe next generation.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Ricky and Tallulah will have a tailor.
Maybe.
Fuck.
I fear for you, Tim.
Don't fear for me. Fear for them.
Yeah. I actually like Ricky.
I think
And I
we all
like
like
Tallulah.
Ricky.
He's a bit of a gooseberry.
Yeah.
I feel like we're stalling the advent of this terrible tower of tribulations.
Wow.
Thank
I
you.
love that triple alliteration.
Ricky's
Inspiration!
Ricky and Tallulah's kid is gonna grow up, and you're just gonna hear, "Hey, Uncle Tim."
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo, Uncle Tim, how you been?
Oh my gosh.
It'll be very, very strict with him in school. I can tell you that.
So with a 21 survival roll, your day, the first half of your day goes very well. Ulrich, these woods don't look familiar to you, but you know what direction to go in. And while your surroundings aren't familiar, the type of vegetation, the way the ground is laid out before you, that feels familiar, and it helps you move quicker and find your path faster.
Can I ask a small aside?
Yep.
At a certain point in time, there was a forest fire moving away from the village. And I have in my head it was going towards Myrna's tree at the time. It might have turned, but is it possible that there is a channel of burned forest
If there is,
that
you
we
haven't.
could go through?
If there is, you haven't seen it yet. So maybe not.
It's good.
Good point. Good call out.
Just planting some seeds,
Mm-hmm.
if you would.
As you traverse through the forest, you do come to a clearing of flowers in the middle of this forest. Sun shining down clearly through the canopy with a cool breeze blowing through the trees. The flowers are a variety of colors, types. Among them, Tim, you would recognize one of these flowers. While there are not a lot, there are a couple here that are used in making the healing potion that your sister put together.
Oh, grabbing.
These flowers are called blushing brides. They're a white, broad-petaled flower with a pink stigma and a dusting of pink pollen. I'm sorry. Around it on the petals themselves. Undoubtedly not the same flowers from your previous issue with pink pollen. So I will say there's a total of 3 that you were able to collect. The idea is the flower was white like a wedding dress, and the pink was the blushing of the cheeks, and didn't realize what I did until just now. The rest of the flowers are wildflowers that are typically seen growing in the forest.
I will take a moment after picking the first one and making sure that it is what you mentioned, Tim. Then I'll take everyone, gather them around, at least in the measure, especially Ulrich. I want to make sure to emphasize this to him. And I'll hold up the flower and say, if you ever see one like this, pull it up and you bring it to me. These are used for the health potion that Talia made before she passed.
Noted.
I will tip my head down a little bit and look back up and go, okay, Tim.
Thank you. I wouldn't, pull them to extinction. Or to build up stock. Maybe eventually start to cultivate them.
I'll plant some. If I find any. What's my best guess how far we are from Greystand?
Well, you yourself haven't gotten a visual on how far out you are. Only Rena has. So you would have to get a vantage point in order to tell yourself.
Okay. I mean, can I climb a tree real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Just real quick.
Just you see a couple of the Goliaths are looking at these flowers and they're picking a couple of them and they're looking at them. They almost look like children, like they're walking around, they're just picking a whole bunch of them and just looking at them and observing the colors.
Brenna picks some flowers with them.
All right, I'll give me a perception. You know what? You could give me survival too, actually, if you wish, because you're trying to determine distance here.
It's the same modifier. It's 26.
That's true. 26. You're about 10 days away. Which is 4 days closer than you were.
Yeah.
So you gained time, you just didn't go back in time.
Okay.
You gained
Oh.
4 days that you would not have had to travel.
Right.
This is a 2-week trip.
We know it's better.
I
We know it's better. It still hurts.
I know. I just don't want anybody to feel discouraged that they didn't gain anything. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to confirm that we are near Greystand, right? That is Myrna's tower.
The
we saw?
mountain range is what makes it very clear.
Okay.
You can't see Chaldean's. Oh gosh.
The Chaldean shelf.
Shelf. Thank you. You can't see Chaldean's shelf from here, but the mountain is very characteristic. And while you are on a side that is not directly familiar to you, it's easy to see because of the vastness of this landmark. It is easy to see the parts that you are familiar with. To say, okay, this is definitely Immensity Peaks. We are on the south side of the range, you know.
When
The mountain range helps. Go ahead. Sorry.
When Rena picked flowers, she picked one for all of the group and Jules, and just put one in everyone's hair. Put one in like the back of Ulrich's man bun.
Did you let him know you were doing this?
I'm stealthing. He's not gonna let me do that.
I didn't say that.
18 for stealth.
What's your passive, Ulrich?
I get advantage on stealth rolls too.
You do. What's your
fine,
passive?
18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the woods, my passive is 19.
Ooh.
Oh. She almost does it without you noticing, but at the last minute you catch her.
Ulrich's going to pretend that he didn't notice.
Okay.
Oh. When you hand the flower to Uthal, he puts it in his beard.
Hell yeah! Love that.
I need a little birdie to land in his beard.
Bees.
Everybody's got a pretty flower in their hair.
Thanks, Brenna.
Jules just tucks it behind his ear. The other Goliaths are kind of looking at the flowers, and they're looking at Uthal like...
Uthal has no shame.
No, he doesn't. He's just big grin. Someone else other than Ulrich. A survival roll. Okay.
Do that.
18 again.
Oh shit. Very good. Okay. Second half of your day goes without incident. As the end of your portion of guiding the group the sun meets the horizon and begins to set towards the end of your leadership through the forest. Time to make camp.
I am looking for a big clearing.
Oh, you're looking for a big clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a sec. All right. Well, you're gonna have to give me a survival roll for that.
An additional one?
Mm-hmm.
I can math. 17. 17, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't do 11 plus 6, but that was really hard.
Okay. You know what? That's a good. So 17 total. All right. You know what? This time,
You'll allow
because
it?
I know you're eager to use it,
Yeah.
I will say that you find a suitable clearing, but just barely.
All right.
Did you think of a command word?
Oos.
Poos.
You just have to gently hold. You have to hold it and softly say "oos."
You gotta set it down. You cannot hold it.
No, I'll just
You will
get
become
smooshed.
one with the hoose.
I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, stand back, and then she's just gonna like hop skip to the middle, put it down, and then step back and go, enlarge!
Okay. All right, great.
That's the word, is enlarge.
Yeah, I just
She
think
chose
it's
it.
funny.
Hold
Does
it
she-
gently like a cheeseburger. Did you hold it like a cheeseburger, Rena?
Yes.
I have to ask. She has to say it with intention, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's not just anytime someone uses the word enlarge. It's not just
Right. She has to be focusing on the item, and it has to be said with intention. So yes.
okay.
So I can't just say enlarge and then it just expands on top of me.
Yeah.
It's one of those words where you don't say it often enough, so you're gonna forget about it. But
Mhm.
then when you do,
I can't wait
Yeah,
until we have like a huge fight. I'm just gonna throw the house and say enlarge and just see what happens. You
you
gave
didn't think
me
of
a
that,
weapon.
did you, JT?
You
I
gave
mean,
me a
no,
weapon.
but I could think of some ways I could go horribly wrong anyway. Yeah, she puts this little what did I
It's
what
a
horrible
12 by
name did I
9
give
by
that?
6. Gawk the gross.
Gawk the Gross Dream House. She sets
Barbie
this
Dream
Gawk
House.
the Gross Dream House down in this clearing, speaks in large, and you just watch as this house it just sits there for a second, and then it starts to shake, and from bottom to top, parts of the house start to spontaneously expand and grow to their true size. It's like it's bursting at different parts until it finally, just after a few moments, the whole structure just enlarges to tightly fill this space. Trees are right up against the outer walls of this house. And there's a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
It's so fucking cool! And she just goes and runs inside.
Is it gross?
No. No, it's actually a very quaint cabin. Actual glass windows and curtains. Are the rest of you going in, or are you just like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna stand there and gawk for a second before going in.
Like Gawk the Gross?
Kind
Hmm?
of doing some gawking.
That was not even intended.
I'm gonna start tapping on different things, different parts of the house with my staff, my crook.
Mhm.
Alec's gonna go inside.
I had
The
no
glass.
expectations. I was still let down. Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's solid.
What's the floor plan of this building?
It is
Go
a
ahead.
3-bedroom house. It looks like someone's dream log cabin. Real
Mhm.
windows and drapes. And it's got 3 furnished bedrooms, a living space with furniture to sit and relax, a functional kitchen with spices and necessities, and yeah.
Yeah, when you enter, you are in the main living space. There is a wall on your immediate right with a doorway, which you can go into, and that is where the kitchen is. And moving, if you were to keep going straight from when you enter, that is in the back is where the 3 rooms are.
Is one room like bigger than the others? Like, is there a master and 2
Is there a
little
Yes.
ones?
master?
Alright, I'm taking
Yeah.
the master. No, this is my house.
Wow.
This is my house.
Well,
Right.
there's 3 bedrooms and 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's
7,
11 of you.
8, 9, 10. There's 11 of us. So how are we gonna do this?
Are you gonna take any roomies, or are you taking the master bedroom all to yourself?
Putting a chair under the doorknob. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, because if you're not taking roomies, I'm gonna tell the Goliaths to go in that room.
Is there a bath?
Yeah. Oh, yes. There's
There's a
I
bath.
didn't put that in the descriptor, but yes, there is a bath. Yeah.
Y'all sort that out. I'm going to take a bath.
This is why you're the smart one.
I forgot about the Goliaths. So many of them.
Could
People
you
have
not
bedrolls.
remember Tree Twister?
Well, they can take the living room, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Bedrolls.
Yeah, it's big enough.
So,
Uthal just plops down in one of the bigger chairs in the living space and just.
alright, who wants to have a sleepover? This bedroom's really big.
Cassidy, it
Are
looks like.
we all gonna go in here?
I mean,
Unless
It's
you
your
want
place, Rena.
Rarissa, it's your sister, so
You and Cassidy can share it.
We could have probably 3 people fit in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
3 people in the master bed.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I figured if we had to split up the 3 bedrooms, there's 6 in the measure right now. So you'd probably have Cassidy and Rena in one, Rarissa and Jules in another, and then Ulrich and Tim would bunk together as well.
Sounds good.
But you
It
know,
works.
mess things around how you want.
yeah.
He's in the
Uh,
bathroom. You didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Figure your own shit out.
Well, I'm going to sleep soon, so
I'm
figure it
messing
out.
with my cuticles.
Tim's sitting there just.
Can I get on the roof? Ulrich's gonna look for a way to get on the roof.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can get on the roof from the outside. You could easily climb up into a tree and get over onto the roof safely.
Yeah, they're right up against it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't climb up the chimney.
you could do a Super Mario.
Yeah. There is a fire, like a fireplace with a lit fire currently.
Okay.
So yes, don't go up the chimney.
Once Ulrich has ascertained a way to get to the roof,
Mhm.
he's gonna say, "What are we doing about watch?" I'll take first watch.
I'll take first watch with you. I've got some things I need to take care of. In the meantime, do you want to take the Goliaths out and go get some meat? We've got a fire. I presume some sort of grill, maybe a stove.
No, that's well, like no, like
Burning?
an old fashioned like Ben
Yeah.
Franklin stove or something like that. A potbelly stove. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's summer. We don't need it to be too hot. But
Real food.
Wait, did Tim bring any tea with him?
oh yeah, he's running
Yes!
low, but he's still got some. Don't go
We
anywhere
have a
without
kitchen. We can
anything.
make tea now. Real easy.
I'm gonna head north. Anyone else who's hunting can head in a different direction.
Burn. Hey,
I don't normally hunt with Goliath stomping around by me.
And they do, or at least Uthal does.
They bring back like a bugbear or an owl bear. Just the
A
whole
whole
thing.
owl bear.
just purify food and drink on it, and it'll be fine.
All they have to do is bring back the egg. Like, the egg is just. We'll be set.
Enough.
Like.
I mean, a whole owl bear will be set.
All right.
Marissa's gonna sit in the kitchen and look at the table and bring out a dagger and be like, Rena, are you attached to the furniture?
Why? What do you mean?
No reason.
Shout out. We have mending. It's fine.
You ruined my dresser!
We switched! I took the one that I put holes in!
It's not the same. Anyway. Is there anything like actually already in the kitchen, like food-wise, or is it just like
Not food, but there
Spices?
are utensils for cooking. There are spices.
Okay.
And it will be noted, it should have been on the handout. Anything left inside that is not in there by default will be shunted out when the house returns to normal size.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm about to start using this as a storage space for all my books.
You have a bag of holding. You don't need
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, but it'd be great to have a second.
Rena
House
has
of holding.
already
Yeah.
stripped out of her armor, just wearing the people clothes, and is walking around holding the snow goblin stuffed animal she got.
All that the ho 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 thing.
I'm gonna be waiting for second bathsies.
Second bathsies.
Tim won't take long. He's gonna get to that kitchen.
I was gonna say Yurko. I don't know why. Jewel. I was looking at chat. Jules is sitting at the table with you, Marissa, and he's just all smiles. And he's just kind of looking around. It's weird not having a necklace perspective of things, but it's welcome. I can actually look at something if I want to see what it is, and not hope that someone turns in that direction. No offense. No offense.
None taken. It's nice to see you in true form. It's a little bit weird to be alone again, but it's nice to see you in true form.
Well, as long as you wear that necklace, you're not alone. At least not alone from me. If you need me, I'm serious. You use that necklace, and you think about me, and you think that you want to be near me, and you will be. You can come to me, I can come to you. Wherever you are.
How hungry are you, Jules?
Famished. Think I
Is
had...
an owlbear egg really gonna be enough?
Probably feed all 11 of us.
On that note, Ulrich is out hunting.
Yes, I know. You're looking for game, or are you looking for forage?
I mean, we have a fireplace. I'm looking for game.
Okay. Well, give me a nature or survival. Sora, I saw you holding and going like this, and I'm like, "She have a feather?" And then I saw it move, and I'm like, "That's a cat."
He's so
It's
28.
camouflaged with her shirt.
28. Yeah, it is. With a 28, I'll say you do. That's a high roll. You're able to track down a very impressive-looking deer. It's a stag. It has an impressive rack. Ha ha ha, boobs. And it actually has. It looks like it has a vegetation actually growing off of its antlers.
That's good.
Like in a disconcerting way, like those fucking fungal boars.
So give me a
Spores is a
Spores.
confusing name.
give me a history check.
Can it be nature?
No, because I'm looking at your memory.
5.
A 5.
Yeah.
So I will say that. Okay, so you've seen this before, right? You can't recall if this is a fungal thing or not, though. But it's. You don't associate it with danger like you do those boar, though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to take it down.
All right, give me a roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
Okay. That's a hit. Give me damage roll.
Okay. I'm gonna mark it as my favorite foe. Fuck this deer.
No.
In particular.
Get out of here, deer. Get fucking wrecked, deer. 9 points of damage.
Okay. It is. Wait, hold on. Let me do that. Okay, it is still standing. You are either, and it's starting to run. You're gonna have to do.
Bet.
You have two choices. You try and shoot it again. The AC will be higher because it is moving away from you, or you can attempt to keep pace with it, which will be its own DC, and then you'll have to attack. You.
Okay. What if I take a moment to cast Long Strider?
Trying to remember. What's the? Oh, that makes so you can
One
run
action.
further.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes an action to cast.
Yep.
Okay. That sure that can lessen the DC to catch up with it if that's what you're attempting to do.
You
Yeah.
still wearing your Christmas booties too?
I am. I'm wearing my Christmas socks.
Okay, good. So athletics or acrobatics, your choice to.
Acrobatics, please.
Yeah, I figured.
16.
16. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That was a nat 1. After all that.
Sails overhead. I'm not gonna make you roll crit fail on this. This isn't that kind of scenario.
All right.
It is. You can try and catch up with it one more time and make another attack roll, but
Okay,
that's
one more
up to
time.
you. Yeah, we'll give you one more chance. So go ahead and do the athletics and acrobatics.
18.
Much better. Okay. Oh well, yeah, it's the attack roll that was low. My bad.
And now I can try to hit again.
Yep.
19.
Okay, great. Give me another damage roll now. Definitely hit.
Ooh, I can roll another d8 because it's wounded. I guess I'll just.
Is that a favored foe?
That is Colossus Slayer.
Okay, so you have favored foe. That deals extra damage too, doesn't it?
It does. I already rolled that.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I got 2, 6, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's enough to take this beast down, or at least injure it enough to where you can go in with a knife and finish it. Being up close, I'm assuming you are going to do.
Yeah, eventually.
Closer inspection of this beast as you arrive at its body. It has leaves and buds growing out of its antlers. It's not fungal, it's just flora. And it is a big deer. It's very hardy. But you are able to slice it and drag it away. And as you are making your way back to the house, we're going to take a break. Surprise break! Sorry, Sora.
You gotta warn me, damn it!
I did that to you last time too. Sorry. We're back. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I got a cookie.
Cookie. Hello, chat. Hello to all of our new followers. Welcome in. We're so happy to see you joining us today. I apologize in advance for whatever these people say.
Sorry, not sorry.
Just kidding.
Ew, no. We don't do that. We're funny.
What? Yeah, you are funny.
We don't apologize.
That too.
Hmm.
We don't measure
We should.
either, apparently.
We should. You shouldn't apologize. You all are good people. You don't say anything horrible.
We are?
Damn it! I said it out loud. Where's Yurko?
Question of the day.
What? Where's Yurko?
Yes.
Not my question of the day.
What's your question of the day, Colby?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh.
It's definitely not that.
How's everybody doing in chat today? Everybody have a good holiday? Hopefully. Safe holiday.
Enthusiastic.
It was tolerable. Amen, brother.
I
I
will say
feel
tolerable at best. Sir Diff.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true.
Oh, we have.
There was bright sides.
Mm-hmm.
I almost lit my green bean casserole on fire. Put it on
Kickstart didn't
broil.
happen.
Well, thankfully, none of the 10 people that were in my house were paying attention. But I put it on broil, you get it extra crispy for 3 minutes, and I was like, "Wow, I smell something burning." Oh, I burned all the onions on the top.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so
Mm,
it was probably 2 more minutes away from burning, fire burning. So
Petruzzi's watching us in VR. How cool is that?
Sick.
watching me
Fucking
have
awesome.
cookie in VR. Hell yeah.
how does
There
that
he
work?
is. Hey, Yurko.
Magnet. How do they work?
Question.
Is that the question of the day, Tim?
No, there's an answer for that.
That's true.
What is the meaning of the universe? 42.
That's
On
the
a
meaning
roll.
of.
Hmm?
Yeah, oh yeah. The universe is in there, isn't it?
Yep. I'm gonna roll for my Goliath.
I like how you called it an Oculus, not a Quest. Oculus is just a better name, and it was really dumb of them to change it.
But they do their dumb way.
I do dumb things. I know it's hard to believe, but true.
We all do dumb things.
Me too. All right. Well, Ulrich is on his way back. Large earthen deer in tow. The Goliaths are out somewhere. Everybody else is back at the house, right?
I was waiting for second bath seas.
Oh, you would have had time to get in there. Tim wouldn't have taken long. Then would have gotten on tea.
Well, this is before, so we'll say Cassidy's in the bath. Tim's doing tea stuff. What's Rena doing again?
I was walking around in my traveler clothes, hugging the stuffed animal. That's about it. Probably just inspecting everything.
Gotcha.
Yay.
And Riri, what are you doing?
She was just sitting at the kitchen table. She's probably still there.
It's with Jules.
Yep.
Ulrich and the Goliaths out. The rest of you are milling about the house or relaxing, whatever you're doing. And
That's not good, guys.
my dice
Yeah.
tray has multiple purposes now.
I'll go answer the door.
Look at the door. Oh, okay. Well,
We'll go together.
You
Let's
bump
answer the
into
door
each
together.
other.
We ride
Yeah.
together, we die together, I guess.
you get down. I'll go.
You so you go to the door. You just open up the door.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. A tall, slender woman with a cat-like grace appears, or is visible in the doorway. She has short green hair that looks to be made of leaves, pointed ears, unnatural green skin, and flora that covers her body like clothing in the appearance of a short dress that reaches just above her knee. Her eyes are heterochromia, one being of a yellow coloration and the other's blue. And she looks at the two of you with this focused and calculated expression on her face. Hello?
I think you have the wrong house.
I think you have the wrong forest.
Sorry. Okay. Did you? Did you?
We're just borrowing it for a rest.
We'll be gone in the morning.
This is curious. She extends a hand. Lilius.
Well, shake her hand.
It's cold, but not without life. Like, she gives you a gentle squeeze of her hand and she shakes. It's almost like you're touching a plant, almost. May I enter?
Why?
You're in my forest.
Tim!
What?
Yeah, it's for
Okay.
you.
Is it Russ again? Oh, that would be so great. Tim's just gonna run up with his staff in his hand. That's not Russ.
It's not Russ.
No.
Hello. Greetings.
Greeting.
You're green.
I am.
I thought it was Ulrich. It was not.
Look at your ghost face.
It's not anyone that we know.
Can we
But
let
she
her in,
wants
Dad?
in. Yeah.
What brings you here, Miss?
I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, we're just trying to get back to our village.
Oh,
We've it's been a long trip.
it must be. This is my woods. This is my forest.
Oh.
And there's suddenly a house in the middle of it.
Oh, I've got so many questions. Yes, I think we should bring her in.
I'm sorry.
So
I
Dad, when
love the opposite dynamic here.
so when a stranger comes to the door, we let them in? You always taught us not to do that.
She claims this is her forest. If this is actually her forest, I imagine that she could do us great harm, whether she's allowed in or not. I think separating her from the forest as well as we can would be our best chance, if she means us harm.
So we chance it. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go put my armor back on. She's
She's
just gonna turn around and go back to the room.
I'm gonna start getting dressed because I hear a strange voice in the house.
Smart girl.
Oh, it's gonna kill us.
How did you build a house so quick?
Well, it's some sort of magic item. I haven't gotten around to figuring out yet. But I believe. No, I know this. It'll be brought back up in the morning and back into its carryable position, and we'll be continuing on our journey. I don't think we'll be able to use it too often because there's not often a clearing large enough for it. But
It is rather snug.
my hut's a little bit better for tighter spaces.
I heard that.
Not nearly as lavish.
Your hut.
Yeah. Well, first off, I've got a couple questions. I've given out a lot right here already. What's your name, first off? What do I address you as?
Lilius.
Lilieth. Okay.
With an S. Lilius.
Lilius. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Tim.
A pleasure.
Right back at you. Now, what would you call your forest? What is the name?
Well,
We've been to the Centala forest, but we're from the Iris forest.
I do believe I've heard that name whispered on the wind.
Come on.
I don't name this forest. Each
Just
tree,
your-
each plant is its own unique person or individual.
It's your forest. That's its name.
It is mine to protect.
Did you have a raging forest fire a while back? A
Not
month or two ago?
out this way. On the outskirts, there was fire. Not this far out.
Well, near where we live, we had a forest fire before we left on our journey to find some solutions to a problem.
Hmm.
Do you have any ironwoods in your forest?
Closer to the mountain, there are some ironwood.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean any part of your forest any harm, but there's an ironwood causing us some trouble. Do you know of any good way to handle it?
How is a tree causing you trouble?
It was possessed or something inhabits it currently and controls it. The ironwood has become its vessel of sorts. I don't know all the details. I haven't been able to study it that closely. But I've never seen a tree just shoot up roots and swing its branches with such malicious intent before. So, or speak.
She's
Sorry, muted.
I am. Sorry. After I'm done getting my armor on, I'm gonna go outside and go sit on like the front area.
okay. She thinks about what you're saying, and she kind of has like this grimace on her face and nod. A dark spot in my periphery. I know generally of where you speak. I've yet been able to make the journey out to invest. It is possessed.
That's the best way that I can put it with the knowledge I have and the
It is an odd way.
lexicon I possess.
Mhm. I've never heard of a tree to be possessed,
Really?
I suppose. It's not impossible.
What about
There's-
a tree taking more than one shape?
Well, a tree has many forms when it's just a seed and a sapling and etc.
Some of them quite pliable, but this one formed a dome.
What a fucking well actually answer.
Thank
Like-
you. Thank you.
As this is all happening, Tim has been making tea for
Mhm.
everyone that's currently here. Kettle's still on the hot
Okay.
belly. So he's gonna bring up some tea for Lilith and Rena and Cassidy and Marissa and himself. Oh, and Jules. He will gladly serve Jules his first cup of tea in 1,200 years.
Yes. He's overjoyed.
What kind of tea?
Green tea.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's fitting. I see what you did there. She takes it and she sniffs it before she and thinks, and she just kind of gets a smile on her face and then sips it. I have seen ironwood trees taken out by the root.
We didn't hear
They're
you,
very
GT.
What?
You're cutting out at the end.
I have seen ironwood trees to be taken out by the root. It's much harder to fell an ironwood tree because of their hardiness. They are tough like steel.
Okay.
Um,
Well, please.
a dome, you said?
Yeah.
That is odd.
He went through something like a crucible within said dome. Fire was raging on an immense heat. And before that happened, the fire spread. And then we returned and found a dome, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
We'll get back to the core of this here. Just so you know, I'd like to see that we're on some decent ground, my group and you here. I'd like to consider us what you might call allies of the forest that surrounds us, the village, your forest, at least in part. The enemy we're facing is looking to consume all. Forest and beyond.
Well,
that's where we stand now. If you have any way of aiding us in our venture, that'd be great. But we don't directly mean you any harm.
give me a persuasion roll.
Fuck. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I still got that. I'm not going with a 4.
Hi friends, how are you?
Can I come back in anytime?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay.
1 second, I didn't forget.
All right. Could have called it nat. Landed right. I could have called it a nat 20, but it landed right in a crease. And I just.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
I had to re-roll it. Persuasion. That would be a total of 12.
She your predicament is worrisome. It doesn't sound like you're standing up against a normal ironwood tree, though.
No.
It sounds like it may be something beyond just uprooting it. There may be more to it than that.
Think so?
I've never seen a tree do the things you describe. If you are friends of the forest, then you are friends of mine. If I can lend a hand, I will, if my lady bids me available to do so. She is not as powerful as she was within these past week, I'm not sure if I will be as available. Ulrich, it's about this time you're dragging this big ass deer up to the house. Rena's sitting outside.
I'm standing
I
in
hope-
front of the door.
Yeah. Oh,
I hope
sorry.
that's
Yeah.
not her pet or anything.
Well, you see him. He's got this dead deer by the antlers and is dragging it through the woods. See him standing
Hey
there.
guys, welcome back.
Oh, it's just him. The
Oh, it's just
Goliaths aren't with him.
Oh, they're not.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Hey,
Like,
welcome back.
yeah. Hey, Rena, what's going on?
Nothing.
Rena, what's going on?
You said nothing.
Yeah, but you lied.
Me lie? I would never.
All right, you're
It's-
being very cute. What's going on?
There's some
I'm-
green lady in her house.
What? We're just letting random green women into our place?
You can't say that.
Fuck.
That's true. That's true. That's valid.
I don't know.
Substitute green with something else, and whoopsie.
I don't know. She said her name was Lilius.
Please.
Lilius. I need to write that down.
You see Ulrich look back at the deer with the, and you'll probably notice it has foliage growing out of its antlers.
Yeah.
Well, what's... Well, can I come in?
I mean, you can. I just figured you were gonna be mad, and I wasn't gonna tell you at first. And yeah.
So you were just going to keep this from me?
No, I was gonna let you in eventually. There's only one way in and out, so she would have had to come out through the door. Tim's talking to her. It's probably fine.
Fine.
I haven't heard any fighting. See, I put my armor back on.
Yeah, I mean... So do you not want me in there? Is that...
Oh no, you can
What
go
you're
in.
saying?
I just kind of wanted to give you a second to, you know, cool off before you went in.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna let her in, but Tim said it was okay and you weren't here, so I just went with what Tim wanted.
You don't...
Oh my god.
I'm digging myself
Throw
a
me
hole
under the
here.
carriage.
Yep.
Rena,
Grab a
if you...
shovel. Start digging.
If you didn't want her inside, you can say that.
Eh. I mean, she didn't try to kill me when I opened the door, so I guess that's, you know,
It's a pretty low bar, Rena. Let's...
you know, you're fucking right.
Rena,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for telling me. Better than if I had just walked in and seen a stranger in our brand new house.
See, that's what I thought, so...
So thank you.
Wee.
Should we go inside?
I'll open the door very slowly. Everybody's
They're
just-
out of the way of the door. You're able to open it.
Okay. I just, you know, to creep in to see, make sure nobody just exploded or something inside the house, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, be like, she'll motion for him to come in.
Would they be in the kitchen, Tim? Do you think that would have moved into the kitchen, or?
Well, if there's any sort of like living area with seating and
For
a
sure.
coffee table, you know,
Yeah,
around
well,
the hearth, that would
Mhm.
probably be best.
Yeah.
Figure that's not terribly far from the kitchen.
It's not. It's right next to it. Yeah. So Ulrich, you come in and you see at least, I can't speak for everybody, but at least Tim and this green woman are in the seating area that's right there when you enter, sipping tea and conversing.
Reversa's over there too.
Okay.
She was listening in and
Right. And what's Cassidy? Where's Cassidy?
I'd like to think that I've wrapped up getting ready after my bath, so
Mhm.
that I would have gone to rejoin the group after hearing Stranger's voice in the house. So instead of going to get the tea that was made for me, I would have kind of been standing, observing the stranger and everyone else, kind of like
Right. Okay.
wondering what's going on. I probably would have joined just around the same time or just previous to Ulrich and Rena coming back in.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Hi.
The woman turns when you come in, Ulrich, and she says, "Hello, Hunter.
You know me?
I know your quarry."
Just now.
She nods.
Is that a problem?
It's disappointing. I wouldn't say it's a problem.
Would you rather we starved?
Rena's gonna go get some tea.
I did not say that.
I'll quickly catch Ulrich up on the discussion that we've been having here, who she is, what she claims to be at least, and how I've been explaining our current plight and goal. And the aid that she's offered to hopefully give.
This is your forest?
It's what I am tasked with overlooking.
And how far does your forest extend? As far as I can tell, it reaches as far as our home. Unless there's some barrier I don't know.
There are unforeseen boundaries I'm not allowed to cross into. There are others under my position, under the same position as me, that oversee different parts. I am familiar with this forest fire that your ally speaks of, but only a small portion of my forest has been affected by it. I'm told you call it the Iris Forest, or at least I'm assuming some of it is.
Oh, question for you.
Mm,
Lilius,
mm-hmm.
are you familiar with the name Myrna?
It's a name I've heard. It echoes. I'm not familiar with who it is, though.
It's a
But I
little
do
bright.
know the name.
I'm gonna
Do you
bring up-
know the names of the others in your same position? Your equals?
Well, no, I don't know their actual names. Only their titles. Hold on, let me pull that up.
I'm gonna bring Ulrich a cup of tea.
Thanks. Take the tea and have a sip. He'll look at Renner when he says thanks. Eyes right back on this woman as he takes a sip.
Should go sit by your sister.
My title as given to me by my Titania is the Green Lady. There are the Queen of the Spring Court. There are other portions of this region that are overseen by the other members of royalty within the Fey Court.
This is perfect. Our
Is
problem
it?
originates from Arcadia. Yeah.
I don't
With
follow.
Spring Court, this is well, you know more information than we do, at least about the Feywild, I'd imagine.
Do you know a man named Grim?
Graham. Hold on. A troubled individual. I am familiar with who that is. I've seen him. He travels across plains, seeking acceptance from somewhere. I'm not exactly sure who he is fighting for. He is a mysterious individual.
He's
He
been
is troublesome.
enslaving Fey creatures and using them to wreak havoc on our plane.
He seems to be working along someone called Grandma Peggy, and maybe
That-
another individual that he referred to as Mama. I'm not sure that they're not the same.
I can assure you that they are not the same person. I've heard of this Mama, as you have stated, but only in reference to Grim. It is someone he seems to hold value in. They're important to him for some reason. I'm not sure why. Grandmother Peggy, I am horrifically familiar, unfortunately, with her. She is a very powerful hag who lives in Arcadia and preys on the minds of those that she, well, finds interesting, hates, whatever. To have her attention, well, I fear those that do.
Lilius, can I ask you a really invasive question? Or I guess rude?
We'll go with invasive.
Okay.
Let's not call it rude.
How old are
Mhm.
you?
That's not really that rude.
I
If I'm
mean,
to be completely honest, I don't know.
oh,
It's been a very long time. I haven't always been in this position. So, before I was the Green Lady, I think I lived to roughly 173 before I took this position, but I can't recall how long I've been doing this. It's
Were
been
you
a long
before?
time.
What were you before?
A dryad.
Lovely.
Titania, or the Titania at the time, saw value in me and wished to escalate my position.
Tree Spark's gonna love this.
Who?
The priest,
Oh,
the nature priest, could rub
Yeah.
a face in this whole conversation.
have you ever been to the city of Thrix?
Thrix? No, I never went inside. I'm familiar with it, though.
When you say
but it's-
inside,
it's-
was it like around? Like there's people in there?
Yes, that was before I took this position.
Well, this bitch is
But
old.
I'm not allowed to go there now, though. It's far out of my boundaries.
Yeah, it's quite the walk.
Yes. The trees are a bit prickly out there, too. Not as friendly.
We met. The tree's name was Bert. And
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember the other names.
Aw.
Fizzy and
Ellie and Fizzy.
Ellie and Fizzy. Yeah. Was Bert a deciduous tree or?
Mm-hmm. Bert's all right. I haven't talked to Bert in a very, very long time.
Well, I'll tell her about Ellie and Fizzy as well and say he's in good company.
Huh. Well, as long as he's happy. I don't typically rub elbows with winter courts, but to each their own.
Do you know what the envoys are?
No. I can't say I'm familiar with... What is it, a title?
Of
Oh.
sorts.
Summon my echo. Does he look familiar?
No. Is he related?
It's not important. She'll just... Damn it, nobody knows that.
Maybe that's for the best. Right?
Gives you an odd look.
Angrily sips tea.
Well, I came here because an odd structure has appeared in my forest, but company has been nice. I thank you for the tea. That was the slip of my own tongue, my bad.
That was perfect.
Thank you for the tea. I will see about assisting you with your situation. As I said, my lady is not in power. The seasons have shifted. Titania has given way to the Summer King. So, Barbanos rules now.
What a name. Or title. Here. It's been a pleasure.
Interchangeable. Yes.
Thank
Tim.
you for coming here and sitting down and talking with me.
Thank you
if-
for being hospitable.
Glad to where I came. Not everyone is so agreeable.
Ulrich takes a sip of his tea.
It wasn't pointed towards Ulrich. It's pointed to the other entities that we encounter out in the wilderness, away from the village, that are just like, no, I'm gonna fuck you up, like
Slurp
Grim.
that tea.
Yeah, thank you for
Grim's
not
it.
killing us. We appreciate that.
Oh. I had no intention. Us of the Spring Court do not turn to violence so quickly. But should you encounter my summer brethren or winter, I'd perhaps be a little more careful.
Duly noted. I hope they like tea.
We
They're
should
also a
be
little overgrown.
out of your forest soon. Is it okay if we stay the night?
You can continue as you've been. Fine.
Thank you.
I know where to find you if I need to. She finishes what is left in her teacup, and she gets up and heads to the door. She turns, looks at the group of you, and she bows her head.
Rena's
Thank you
waving.
again. She gives you a little wave of her fingers and exits.
Finger wave.
I'll give her a slight bow.
And she shuts the door. It's out.
Oh, did you just leave the animal outside?
Yeah, she had to walk right past it.
She already knew.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna go take care of that. Or draws a knife and heads outside.
Get the kitchen ready.
I'm gonna eat rations.
Some backstrap.
As you're going out, as you exit, she is Ulrich to go take care of the deer. Lilius is just gone. There's no trail. Oh well, no. You know what? Her person is not there. You do see some flowers on the ground where there were not flowers previously, creating sort of like a trail, but they eventually disappear. Some of these flowers having encircled the deer on the ground. All of this, you noticing all of this, walking over to the deer, as the Goliaths come pushing through the woods. There and they've got two boars. Like one of them is carrying two boars, one under each arm. No fungus.
I take it you all know how to clean those, right?
Certainly,
All right.
definitely.
I'll take care of this one. And Ulrich's gonna walk over to the deer, the circle of flowers around it.
Mm.
He's gonna just kind of look down at it and look around at the forest. And he'll speak out loud. He'll say, "For the record, I hunt knowing full well that I might be hunted." And then he gets down on one knee and he starts cleaning the deer.
One of the Goliath with the two boars under his arms is looking at you and he goes, "Right." And he turns around and walks over to another area. And another one is who's about to go off and help him. He says, "Would have had more if Uthal was not so noisy." And Uthal's coming up back and he goes, "I got a rabbit!" And he's just holding up this very large rabbit. And
Uthal, I think that's a hare.
ha! And the rest of the Goliath just look a mixture of exasperated but also confused, because how did he catch a rabbit when he's scaring away everything else? That boy makes no sense to me. But you all can start skinning and preparing your animals. What's everybody doing inside? Cassidy, what are you doing?
I will follow along with Tim and see if he needs anything.
Okay.
I'm not quite skilled at preparing animals and turning them into meat, so I'll help with the indoor preparations.
Okay. Tim doing anything specific?
Well, Tim's normally a helper for his mom in the kitchen. So he's seen it done and he's got a good idea of what to do. But he's gonna call over Rinna.
Huh?
He figures, she messes with meat all the time. She's got them fish. She probably knows how to salt and cure and keep things pretty well, and he'll also lean on Ulrich, but he's just gonna get everything prepared. As far as all this is concerned, with everything that they've killed, we're not gonna eat all of this tonight.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no way.
Not when it's just all meat. We ain't got no sides.
Rena's
One of
And no
just
potatoes.
Oh, we're gonna stock up on taters. We got that bag of holding. We're gonna have some stuff put away for the future once we get everything together. It's gonna be great living.
Rena's helping.
Slaps bag of holding.
Rena's helping cook, but she's eating her rations. So
Okay. What are you doing, Marissa? Jules is like following you around the majority of the time.
Lost
Just
puppy.
he's used to being with you. He's sticking to you.
I could see her just like sitting in the living room, like there's a lot happening right now. I don't know where I'm needed.
You're good with
Just like with her tea, like
Good with your meat?
you're good with knives. You could start butchering, doing the cuts. That will be thrown out to both of you and Jules, by the way.
well, it's been a while since you've handled one. Think you can still cut something with that dagger?
I can try. Kill, not to cook, though.
Let's go see what we can do.
Right. He stands up and goes to follow you. I mean, shit, anybody that's taking part in some cooking or butchering, you can give me a survival roll.
Do. If I do it outside?
Yeah. You are outside, I imagine, so yes.
Yeah.
I will help prep and salt the meat that's not going to be cooked tonight and storing it into the bag of holding as big sections. Does that require a survival roll?
Wait, so I do apologize. I was making a roll. Can you describe to me again what you're doing?
Prepping the meat that's not being cooked for tonight, like salting it.
Preserving.
Yeah, we're
whatever is
do
necessary
survival
for long-term storage in the bag of holding.
that. Yeah, we'll call that survival.
Need a home ec skill.
Right?
Survival.
Survival implies forest ec.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's like bare bones stuff. I'm talking, it's something a little bit more.
More Susie homemaker.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to make snickerdoodles.
Oh.
We need a chef skill. We need a repair skill. We need to start getting our hammers and going like this on things to level up our skills.
You're not graduating high school until you make lasagna.
All right, Tim, it's in the curriculum now. There is cooking utensil proficiency.
Yep.
Nobody has it. What'd you get, Cassidy?
12.
Okay. Ulrich?
Of the survival?
Mm-hmm.
As a nat 20.
Ooh.
For a total of 29.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Marissa.
It's carrying.
A 15.
You're doing better than Jules. He's definitely rusty with a knife. He's better at instruction than execution right now. He rolled a 9. Rena.
Rena's used to doing this with fish. 8. I rolled a 2.
What was Rena doing? Was she salting?
Oh yeah, I think I was helping salt and prep the meat. So.
Okay. All right. And Tim.
I got a synthetic 20.
Okay. Well, it was a group check. I know Ulrich's outside and Marissa and Jules are outside, but it's considered a group check. I mean, you had a couple of low rolls, but you also had some 20s. So I would say that the 20s can cancel out some of those really low rolls. So you guys do a well enough job preserving meat that will last you for the rest of this travel. As long as you just maintain. And as far as cooking goes, I mean, you cook what you need. You don't burn anything. Ulrich, you butcher that deer perfectly, though. Like you find the marbling and everything. You just cut it just right along with the grain. Yeah. So, yeah.
What cut are we having tonight?
Backstrap. It's the best.
Sure. I believe Colby knows.
Talk about the most tender, choice meat. Pan fry that shit. Oh, man.
Uthal is still walking around with the dead hair, and he's like, I don't know how to do this.
Oh, poor Uthal.
Uthal
rolled a 1.
Oh.
Uthal, I'll take care of it.
Swinging it.
He holds it out to you by the ears.
Bunny.
Wow.
It's a hair.
It's delicious.
Bunny.
Poor bug.
Probably make some nice mittens.
No.
You could make like buddy ear gamer girl headband with them.
Oh, there you go.
Excellent suggestion.
Wouldn't it be more respectful to utilize the body of the creature in full than to just leave it to rot in the forest?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, we can put any excess in your bag of holding.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't
We
need
should
rabbit
definitely-
intestines, but you know,
No, oh no,
the
you
fur
don't.
is useful.
You throw that out. There's not too much we can do with the guts without a whole lot of like infrastructure.
Right.
Not too many uses for the intestine lining.
Fishing bait?
Chum the water.
Oh.
More like owl bear bait.
You get all snippy with some chum.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll get that motherfucker one day.
Yeah, well, I don't plan on accidentally sticking my hand in rabbit intestines, so yeah, that was...
It wouldn't be accidental. You have to call it up.
I wouldn't.
So you all gather inside the house for a home-cooked meal, if you will. It hasn't been too
Meat.
long since you left Saxondale, but I'm sure that this is very welcome after traversing multiple planes of existence in a very painful transport spell kind of way. Sleeping indoors is always better than outdoors. What are you guys talking about? Anything? Or speaking to anyone in particular as you're all sitting down to eat?
I'm gonna talk about the giant turtle.
Oh yeah, Tim and Ulrich, you didn't see the turtle. All you did see was something that looked like a giant rock that was falling through the water next to you because it was already well past.
That was awful.
It was a really big turtle.
I could have cast light on my staff, but I'm kind of glad I didn't.
We also have those sun drops.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose it
Right.
in between the planes wherever we were going.
Valid.
I was tempted to throw a fireball at Thrix, though. I'm not gonna.
I think I felt my heart stop at one point.
Yeah,
That's-
you weren't looking too good there.
Sounds pretty.
When I grabbed your tunic, you were kind of just all...
As that, I'm not surprised.
You know, I think it might have been a better fate to not have seen the turtle eat the fish. I'm not sure if I can ever not think of that when I go to sleep at night. I didn't know creatures that large exist.
Lennar and River aren't gonna believe me when I tell them about that.
Hate to quote Ricky, but damn, nature, you scary.
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna say, Tim and Rena, I asked you both, you seem to maybe know the most about the world and nature to do with the ocean. Were we in a body of water, or was that an entirely different plane? Like the place with the stars?
Oh, in the stars?
No, the water one.
Oh, the water one?
Was
No
that
idea.
just
I've never,
potentially a body of water here, or
I've never
see.
experienced anything like that before.
I've heard
the-
the ocean's pretty big, but
For those of you that could see with the assistance of dark vision, there was zero sign of a light source. So
no top or bottom?
whatever was up, whatever was down, even if you were to assume that where you were correctly oriented, no sign of a top.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So just infinite.
Infinite water.
Just bottom.
Deep. Well, I'm never going to sleep again.
Is
Great.
there white foam?
What?
No.
No.
Denied.
I thank you for saving me from that giant fish.
All a part of the plan.
Yeah, the net was a little inconvenient, but I'm alive, so
I'm good at catching things, so.
you just can't decide which thing you're gonna catch, though, right?
No, I caught you. I was aiming for you. It was just a little weird. I've never been in a full body of water like that before.
Ulrich is taking a sip of tea and giving you a look, Rena.
That was very believable. With how fast she pulled that off the cuff, I think I would personally give her credit.
You know, I
Some
don't
hero
like this
shit.
whole thing where everybody thinks I'm lying. Ulrich called me a liar. I caught Tim intentionally, I swear.
Insight.
You DM me, let me know if this is deception or persuasion.
Tim doesn't even care. He's still breathing and whole.
So
That's fair.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a
now
7. So
You know why? You know why
I
you
want
got
to
a dirty
know what
20?
she was rolling.
Because you're a dirty liar.
You're right, though.
She's very believable, Ulrich.
Okay.
Look at that. She could be a ranger and a mariner. Amazing.
It's true.
A Maringer?
I don't like that.
Ranger of the water?
Oh.
Would you rather be a rainier?
I don't like either of those.
Rainier.
A reindeer.
No, none of that. We're out of mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
We have departed.
Are we ready for whatever we might find at Greystand?
No.
No, but let's
We're s-
get there as hella fast as we can. We've waited long enough.
Ready as recovery, I think.
I agree.
We've moved one day this whole session.
Been a great day, though.
Arguably 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Huh.
Alright, I'm gonna go take my armor off, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Ulrich's gonna try to catch Rena before she goes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, hey, before we all go to sleep tonight, can I talk to you on the roof? There's a way up the roof, I promise.
On the roof?
Yeah.
I mean... Okay.
Alright. I'll meet you up there. You just have to climb out that window.
Sorry.
Is the window like an openable window, or is it just like glued into the
No,
okay,
no,
yeah.
they're open. They're openable. For
I don't know,
sure.
for some reason I just didn't think that technology was there. Like, we have windows, but they're just in the...
That's fair. I mean, there's definitely a stage where the window is just there, but this house
Okay.
is... They're openable.
Okay.
You're good.
More
But thank you for checking.
maybe like a flap.
Yeah.
Brenna's
Not
trying to
in.
figure out how to open the window, and she just
Windows. How do they work?
fist right through it.
We wouldn't know. We don't have windows.
Break
Not
it.
made out of
Break
wood.
it.
Wood shutters.
All right.
So, Ulrich will show you how to climb up there.
Okay.
And I should ask, like, what's the roof situation like up here?
Slanted.
it-
It's just a pointed roof.
Peek.
Pretty
Okay.
basic.
So you can use the divots in the logs as footholds, and can get up in such a way that they can kind of lean back, like sort of sit on a log and lean against the slope of the roof and look out into the forest and the starlight.
Can we actually, or we found a clearing. Never mind. Sorry, my
Yeah.
brain's not working.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you could see.
Mhm.
You're good.
How are you doing with all this?
I'm ready to get back.
Yeah, so am I. Hey, do you remember the night where we stayed with the Goliaths in their camp?
Some of it, I was really drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, you were. Do you remember falling asleep?
Not really. I know we were talking, and I was telling you a story,
Mhm.
and it was out.
So I woke up before you, and I don't know, I wasn't entirely expecting it, but when we fell asleep, we were kind of together. Do you remember that at all?
Rena's eyes go really wide, and she's like, I'm sorry. Could you explain a little bit more?
Like we were holding each other.
Oh. Oh, I mean, I don't really remember that, but that's nice.
Yeah,
she's
I
really
agree.
awkward.
I also think it was nice. I like you a lot, Rena. And a lot has happened and a lot is going to happen. And I just wanted you to know that. And I guess I thought it was so nice. I wanted to know if you'd like to do that again sometime.
Shit, Russ is out of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. That would be nice.
Scoot a little closer.
Most awkward cuddle.
Your horns hurt, by the way.
Is that why you had the spot on your cheek?
Yeah, it took a dent out of me. I was not expecting it.
Mom used to put these little things on them when I was younger because I would accidentally poke her when I would give her hugs. They were like little corks.
Training horns.
Ulrich,
Imagining like little sock puppets, right? That's what came to my head.
you can see Ulrich's face, and it's clear that he thinks that is the cutest shit he has ever heard, but he's like trying to bite his lip, right? Like,
It was really bad. If Mom used to have little pokes on her arms and her sides.
alright, well, maybe we can look into that, but I'll have to say,
Oh, you're gonna put corks on me too?
I don't know.
I can't keep
I don't
it
mind getting
together.
poked every now and then.
Oh god.
Um,
Damn it.
hey, Tim already said he would, but do you want to take first watch with me?
Yeah, we can do that. Fuck Tim, I
All right.
guess.
Perception rolls, please.
Yay!
Just wait up for a second. Watch.
If we are on the roof, do we count as in the woods?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope so because I rolled a 1.
I
Rena's real
will-
distracted.
I will allow it.
I wrote an 18.
Did
What did I say? I rolled an 18.
Okay. It's quiet out here. Too quiet. But
Rena's probably fallen asleep
Oh.
with a 1.
sliding down off the roof.
Yeah, he'll give a grip on her.
Just tired of the roof. It'll be fine. It is. You're not sure what it is, but there is a feeling of safety currently. Maybe it was something left behind by the green lady before she left, or maybe this portion of the woods is just not as dangerous as Greystan's area. Hard to say. But the watch goes uneventful and relaxed.
Alright, well, I guess Ulrich has to wake up Rena to tell her that their watch is over. And then
Oh, I fell asleep!
it's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Maybe we should wake up Tim and Marissa.
Yeah, probably. I don't think we're gonna wake Cassidy up.
Yeah, I
You
don't
could
think we're
try.
gonna wake up Cassidy. That's okay. Alright. Well, yeah. They'll wake up Tim and Marissa and then call it a night.
Okay. Tim and Marissa, right.
When
Okay.
Rena's gonna go wake up Marissa and probably a little violently shake her.
Like, what?
She's gonna like look back just to make sure like Ulrich and Tim aren't back there or whatever. Because I'm assuming, yeah. I'm sorry.
Jules is nearby.
Oh shit, that's right. Jules. is
When she yells what, he just immediately just wakes up like, huh.
Shh, go back to bed. She's like shooing Jules.
He goes back to sleep. Very unsure of this moment.
Riri.
Yeah. You shake me for?
I'm sorry. I'm feeling anxious.
About what?
I guess when we were at the Goliath camp, Ulrich and I fell asleep like kind of cuddling or whatever, and we were just hanging out on the roof and we were like cuddling too. It was nice, and I don't know how to feel.
I know that's not how you meant it, but when I heard that, what I heard was like, I literally don't know how to feel feelings.
It's basically
I don't know how to do feelings.
I don't know how to feel.
use my heelys to escape my feelies.
Oh. Does it make you feel happy?
I think so. I fell asleep on watch. I guess comfortable.
Then I would say good. I would say good.
Okay.
I'm not great at this either, but I think that's good.
Okay.
You hear Jules mutter, "The heart wants what the heart wants."
I am taking Marissa's pillow
fucker.
and just beating Jules with it.
Ah, you're talking right next to me.
Shut up! Just,
Jeez.
Stupid Jules.
Let's
I
try
mean-
to help.
He's got a point, though, I guess. If you want to explore that, go for it.
She's like purple, just completely different skin tone at this point. It's your turn for watch. I'm gonna
Should give her like a hug.
just give her a real quick hug and guess run to I don't know, running away somewhere.
Give me a dex save, Rena.
Jules is not hitting me with a pillow. Yeah, he is. That's gonna be a total of 7.
Yeah, you go to run away and you just hear or feel right in the back of the head.
Ah! Everyone hears Rena audibly cry out on the pillow.
Meanwhile, Ulrich shakes Tim on the shoulder.
Oh, I'm awake.
Oh yeah.
After that,
Well, okay. Meanwhile, Ulrich walks up to Tim. Tim, it's your watch.
Yeah, I gathered that. I would say they need to quiet down, but I think the only other person that's not involved in the watch regulation or circulation is Cassidy, and there's no waking her up. So
You
Yes.
guys didn't even try.
The Goliaths can just sleep, I'm sure.
Oh, there is a very erupting snore that just kind of raises and lowers coming from the sleeping area. Just
Tim, if you want to sleep, I could try to wake Uthal.
No, I
think
just got up because we're good.
Okay. Well,
Got up.
What?
You see anything? Anything happen?
That makes lots of people.
no. Didn't see anything.
Yeah, I think Lilius has made it a little more peaceful for us. At least I'd like to think. I'll still keep my guard up. Sleep
Alright.
soundly, Ulrich.
Thanks, Tim. I will.
And I don't say this often enough. You're a good man. Glad you're here with us. Thank you for all your efforts and your stress.
The Ulrich has to take a little moment. Thanks, Tim.
Get this hand, Aaron.
Who will? I'm glad you're here.
Not just for the tea, is it? Don't answer that.
There's
Sleep.
Tim. We would not have made it this far without you.
Darn tune.
yeah, darned.
Too.
All right. Good night.
All right, so Rena and Tim head out onto the front porch, or are you going to try and
Rarissa.
climb up onto the
Rarissa.
Rarissa, sorry. Are you going to try and climb up onto the roof as well?
Is it a covered porch?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, I want to see the stars and the moon, or the moons if both of them are out.
No, it's still just the. Wait, actually, let me double check. It's still just the one.
Okay, is it full? Is it gibbous?
It is currently waxing crescent.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
hop down on the steps.
All right.
Stare at the star.
You guys going to talk about anything while you're out here?
Stop staring at the stars. Look at Rarissa. Jules is here. He's not in the necklace anymore.
Or
I'm pretty
I had-
excited about that. How do you feel?
I'm happy to see him in person. It's just weird not to have someone in my head all the time. It's nice, but weird. I'm not used to it.
What's in your head?
Well, he was the closest person to me for a while, and while he's still with me in a way, it's not the same as having a conversation with someone literally in your head.
Oh, that must be so nice. And also weird.
Yeah.
You know how much I could get done if I could just talk things through with someone else in my head at any given moment? It's like having two brains in one. That's fantastic.
Could always talk it out loud with someone in person?
Yeah, it's slower though.
Fair enough. Still might help, I would think.
It does. I've done it quite a few times. I have to. Otherwise I can go in a circle in my own head. Answers get questions don't get answered.
Get stuck in like a loop.
I'd have to go bother Talia in the middle of the night sometimes. She'd get really angry at me. She threw a pot at my head one time. Glad it wasn't the chamber pot.
Ooh.
That's probably that. Even if you can clean yourself, I imagine you still don't want that thrown at you.
Nope. Not an experience I want to have.
Me neither.
Or the mortar and pestle. It's very heavy.
Siblings. Mine just violently shook me awake.
I could hear something.
Sorry.
No,
I
it's
wasn't
fine.
exactly expecting to be shaken.
I mean, we had to take watch next anyway. Glad it wasn't, life or death moment.
Same?
I assume.
Same. No, just something we both kind of struggle with.
So Anthea's staying in Saxondale?
Well, I mean, kind of found a part of herself there. And she's now a mom. That's kind of crazy.
That was quick. How?
She adopted, what was the child's name?
Oh, okay.
Camilla.
Camilla.
That
They
makes
kind
a lot
of
more
adopted
sense.
Camilla, so,
Thought Faye Touch just had a very fast gestation period.
Well, they live for a really long time.
A week.
I don't know how that'll.
Jesus. Damn, Lord. Like a potato gun. Get out of here.
Just pop.
He could have said that and I could have clipped it, damn it.
I didn't want to ruin the moment.
Well, here we are.
I'm
Potato gun the
so
moment.
sorry,
How did that
everyone.
Potato gun the moment.
Yes, Yuriko, when you have the chance, always potato gun the moment.
Wait, why do I need a rubber duck?
To talk to.
Oh. No, I need feedback.
Yeah.
Just squeak it.
Once
That can
the
be
duck
useful
starts
for some
answering
things.
your inquiries, that's when it gets dangerous.
Yeah, then I'm worried. You want
Thanks.
Tim to become a lich? That's how it happens.
Oh my god. Both of you
Perfect.
have ducks on hand. What the fuck?
The duck of
Captain
doom.
Duck.
What the? Is that?
And Captain Quackers.
Captain Quackers.
The quacking.
The Quackers.
Yeah, that's actually what I call it. The Quacket and Captain Quackers. I love them both.
Wow.
They watch over my coins in the back.
Wow.
I've never met a quackin'.
As you are both sitting here conversing, Tim, it is a nice, peaceful night. I actually forgot I have night ambience.
Ooh, party.
I keep forgetting to turn this on because I don't know. That's just me. Um, sitting here out on the front porch with Rarissa. Your staff, either if you have it on you or if it's propped off to the side,
Oh,
the
in
moats
my hand.
begin the the circular recesses in the top of the staff start to give off this little warm glow, and you don't see where they come from, but the this familiar coloration of wisp comes out in front of you, a white overall glow. Um, it's Gloria. You would know. You've only spoken to her once, but you get a feeling when you see this particular wisp, and Marissa, you see it too. Um, and Tim, it says to you, "Hi."
Hi, Gloria. I was
Um,
wondering when you'd make an appearance. I was hoping it would be tonight. Glad to
yeah.
have
Thank you, Mr. Tim.
you. Call me Tim.
Okay. I brought somebody with me that wanted to speak to you. Um, they had their request. They were ready.
I'm gonna give a nod, but I'll also reach out my hand to Marissa or join in on if she.
Yeah, she'd take his hand.
The Gloria starts to hover a little higher. Like I'm assuming you're standing up to yeah. Gloria gets to about head height and then starts to float off kind of lazily left to right into the woods. She only she doesn't take you too far until you come around to a little a really small riverbed, like just at the end where the river ends, and floating over the water is a golden glowing wisp. And Gloria says, I have to go now, Mr. Tim. Her name is Emily.
Thank you, Gloria.
And it's a wisp. It doesn't have, limbs or any sort of humanoid form, but the way that she moves, you get this feeling like it bows to you and then starts to gently float away.
I'll bow as well.
The golden wisp, Emily, hovers above the water for a little bit and then turns to, it begins to approach you. Whether it turns or not is hard to say. It's a sphere. And it speaks. Hi, are you Tim?
I am Tim. Are you Emily?
Yeah.
Can Marissa also hear them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He would probably like squeeze Tim's hand a little bit harder when the orb like approached him. Like,
Just move my thumb.
Yeah. I have a it feels really silly, but it's all I need, I think, and I can go. I need... Go ahead.
I was saying okay.
When I was alive when I was younger and alive. It was just me and my mom. And when things were really bad, because we couldn't find food, or maybe it was just a really bad day, she would sing to me. I just want to hear something like that again. Now, a performance role is what I'm looking for, obviously. If you have an explanation of what he would sing as far as like what it's about or something like that, that could weigh on the DC.
I don't know a lot of nursery rhymes.
Mhm.
None that aren't tragic in backstory. Ringing around the rosy was devastating. Who? All I can think of is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Nighttime, stars are out, moons. It's quite
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, okay.
Soothing and a little comforting. Oh wait, hold on. There's my sunshine. No, that one's kind of sad. She does.
Okay,
We'll go with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
that's good.
I don't have
Yeah.
to sing it, do I?
No. Only if
It's
you
not
want
going to
to.
improve my chances because everyone else is going to suffer.
It's up to you.
I'm not doing it then.
Okay.
Can Rarissa maybe help if need be with playing her instrument?
100%. You can either both roll performance or Tim can roll with advantage.
My charisma is a
Is what?
1. My charisma. So I'll leave that in your court.
Oh, okay.
Hope you will die. Say, all right, Emily, I'll give it my best shot.
Okay. Well, Marissa rolled her dice. Marissa, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Okay. Tim, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you had help.
Yeah.
Balances out.
Emily, you have a connection here, Tim, with these wisps, and it's clear to you now, if it wasn't already. It's like you can feel what she's feeling. And it's sadness, but it has this layer of comfort over it as you begin to recite this song with Rarissa's help. And by the time you're done, that sadness that's there deteriorates. And there's only warmth now. And you just hear this sigh. Thank you, Mr. Tim. And if the light slowly fades and the wisp disappears.
I'll give a quiet whisper. Thank you.
And that, what was that?
Goodbye.
And that's where we'll end the session.
Damn.
Great job.
That was lovely.
Thank you, everybody, who came to watch tonight. I hope you had fun. We love having all of you here. Your continued relentless love and support is appreciated. And this will, chicken suit willing, this VOD will be up on YouTube on Thursday. The podcast form will be up on Friday on Spotify and other podcast providers. And we'll see you back here next Tuesday. Oh, wait. This Friday, community night.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's on the calendar.
You do now?
Ah, I'm so embarrassed.
So this Friday, usual time, 8 p.m.
Wish
We will
I
see
could
you.
attend. Won't be there. Sorry.
Only some of us will be in attendance, but we'll be here. So if we don't see you on Friday, we will see you next Tuesday, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as the adventure continues. Thank you and good night.
Bye, friends.
Good night.
Happy New Year.